As my companion and I made our way back to camp under the cover of night, the guards tracked us down and our secret base was exposed. In that moment of crisis, the clan chief appeared and cut down every last soldier. But just as he picked up the white spear and turned to leave, a dying guard ran him through the side with a sword. Fighting through the agony, the chief finished off his enemy, but the wound was fatal. With his last breath, he urged me, "Don't blindly trust prophecy. Fate is changed through belief and sheer force of will."
Take it. Be as your father. Be as your father. Be as your father.
I took the white spear in my hands, and my resolve to free my people only grew stronger. Even if the slaves in the city dared not cooperate, as long as the warriors were united, we could still stir the flames of rebellion. What no one knew was that the scar on Ivel's hand was the star mark from the prophecy. I had left the tribe to rescue her, only to accidentally witness the suffering of my people. Once this mark appeared, it would summon the hunting god, ending the tyranny of the gods. The next morning, I led my followers into the slave ranks, burying weapons in the sand in preparation for attack. Before we could act, the foreman lashed me, and my anger surged to its peak. I took the opportunity to veer off the stone-dragging path and disrupted the foreman, allowing my companions to untie the mammoth. We signaled to the slaves at another pyramid, but like the frightened mammoths, they were still trapped in fear, unwilling to act. The guards swarmed in, and I was forced to use a spear to strike the mammoth. The beast, in pain, lost control and charged down the pyramid, trampling the soldiers with ease. Seeing the foreman's defeat, the slaves at the other pyramid finally gathered the courage to sound the horn of resistance. Together, we overthrew the pyramid and charged toward the temple. I thought the all-powerful god's reign was over, but as the horn blew, the slaves knelt in reflex. The god, holding Ivel's life as a threat, demanded that I take her and promised to spare everyone's lives. I agreed, but insisted on the release of all the Agavid people. To maintain his power, the god granted all my demands, unaware that I was inching closer until I was within the range of a spear. With a sudden surge of strength, I, a mere mortal, slaughtered the god. To my surprise, their so-called all-powerful god was nothing more than an old man pretending to be a deity.
Is not a god!
In that moment, the slaves' fear vanished, leaving only anger and determination. They stormed the palace, slaughtered the god's minions, and burned the nobles' escape ships.